Wait, are we ready for? Oh, yeah, we ready.
We ready.
Making sure.
Ready.
I'm just gonna let her sing.
Wait a minute. What was the thing on the Living Color? When it get here, will you be ready? What movie was that?
I don't
Wait
know.
a minute. It was either I'm gonna get you sucker or it was something, but it was Kim Wayans, and she was in the background. Will you be there? Will you be there?
I think that is I'm gonna get you sucker.
Oh God, was probably the funniest shit
this.
ever. Cause she was singing when the Saints come marching in.
Yes.
That's what it was.
All right on in.
There? Will you
Not
be
out,
there?
but in.
Yeah. Will you be there? She kept saying. I was like, why she turned that into a gospel song? Like when the Saints come
Got
marching
to
in.
be there.
Sorry guys, I was having a moment.
That's just 1 minute. Don't even worry about it. Welcome to podcast Musaficionado, episode 19. Woo! 20 is next week.
No, 19.
What are we doing for 20? We'll get there.
We'll get there.
What are we discussing today? What did we tell you we were discussing last week?
Labels.
So, I always like to give y'all background. I'm a true believer in doing definitions first before I tell y'all about stuff. So, basically, you know what the hell a label is, the record label. All right. 5 labels that are effective, what's today?
30th?
30th of January 2019, the year of our Lord 2019.
The year of our Lord Beyonce.
Yes. The largest one is UMG, which is Universal Music Group.
Those are the heifers that keep taking all my Drake music down off of my Instagram page.
Now you know. They're the largest record label. Then the next is Sony. Then after that is Warner Music Group. Then you have your independents, and then you have EMI. Now the funny thing about EMI is EMI, EMI is actually under UMG.
Yes.
But their publishing is under Sony. So EMI technically don't really exist, but they still separate. I don't know how you pull that off.
That's weird. But EMI has been around forever and a day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which is probably why they don't bundle up under UMG.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's your stuff for the day.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
It was a great episode, y'all. Talk to y'all later.
We trying to digest these burgers.
I know that's right. Like we're done.
They would be so mad at us if we was just like, that is it.
2 and 3 minutes in. Have a wonderful week.
Have a blessed
we'll
day.
Talk to you guys. They'll be like, what?
They'll be like, you hoes.
The comments would be flames.
Yeah, they'll be like,
yo, tripping.
You hoes is tripping this week. Yes, us hoes.
Oh my God. Yes. Right, they probably
us
will say that.
Yes.
Like, these bitches.
Yeah.
We're going to do that gospel show, I promise y'all. One week, you're going to get no cussing from us. Just one.
And
just one.
We're going to be filled with the Holy Ghost.
I'm going to have a turtleneck on.
Everything going to be in the name of Jesus.
Praise God. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All right, but back to the labels.
Yes.
All right, so I did new labels. I should have did old labels, but I just was not focused this week. Y'all forgive me. Don't I look like I'm not focused? I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, so up first, I see that, right?
I'm just like this. I'm here to learn.
So up first, we have Dreamville with the birthday boy.
Yes. It was
Jermaine.
Birthday, sweet.
Jermaine. And we're going to talk about him in new music too. Jermaine Cole, the illest, realest. Yes. And his artists, all his artists. Ari. JID. Yeah, all his artists. Versus TDE.
TDE's
Kendrick.
Man, their lineup is way bigger than his.
So, but it's by lyrical content.
Well, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
But even saying that, if we did a Kendrick versus J. Cole.
Oh. We're going to save that for a later day.
It'd be an implosion.
It would be an implosion for me because I love them so very much both.
Mm-hmm.
And just, because I saw Kendrick Lamar when he came to Atlanta, when he did the Pimp a Butterfly tour, and he was only in certain cities, and he performed the whole album.
Every time I've seen Kendrick twice. I saw him once at this place called Summer something. It was in Milwaukee. I swear he did every album he had. I was like, sir, you gonna give me the whole, like, he performs.
When I'm telling you, when he did that little Pimp a Butterfly tour,
Mm-hmm.
and it was in small venues,
Mm-hmm.
and me and my sister got tickets, we were in there looking at each other like this. This is amazing.
He is awesome.
And then, like, I seen J. Cole at a big festival. I saw him at Made in America.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody knows I love Jermaine. So I saw him at Made in America, but then when I actually saw him when he was on tour, I could have fell to my knees and cried tears because I was like, I found my people because y'all love him like I love him. These are my people.
You found your tribe.
My tribe. I'm supposed to go to a Dreamville Fest in April. That's the goal. It's supposed to be in North Cat. So I'm coming, Jermaine.
Jermaine. SZA versus Ari. I'm just saying, TDE. Dreamville. SZA versus Ari.
You know, because of the new music that Ari is making, I'm gonna lean on her extra hard. Because
you're not a fan of Thursday.
I mean, I've always loved SZA, but
singing in italics.
But this new, these two new tracks that Ari just put out is like
all the life.
Yeah,
all the life.
And I can't. Whoo, man, listen.
So clearly we don't have a winner. We just wanted to do.
We just wanted to kind of do some comparisons.
That's all we have for
that's
today.
Just that's a lot.
Yeah.
To take in.
But, absolutely. All right, so next up I have, I feel like this is not balanced. I have Young Money versus QC. I feel like that's not balanced.
I feel like it's not balanced, and I only feel like it's not balanced because Young Money had like a shit ton of artists when they first started.
True.
Which boiled down to 3: Nicki, Wayne, and Drake.
Hello.
Because everybody else, because like Tiger was signed, he left. You know who Tiger is?
Yeah, I do. Okay. And I do. And I don't know how I ever confused the two now because I'm so smart. I'm almost 20 episodes in. I know that.
So, like, they had, like, was Lloyd ever on it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was like a lot of people were signed to Young Money.
And then
the whole thing happened with... Baby. I was about to... No, you said Baby, and I was trying to say Birdman, but I was about to say Baby Man. Like...
I'm sorry, I'm a silly move. Baby Man.
I was really about to be like, and Baby Man just fucked it up. No, Birdman.
I'm out of here.
I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. No. And all the drama happened with Birdman, so Wayne couldn't release his music, so then it became a big thing. Mm-hmm. Like, it was all these people, but then you look at QC, and QC as a label really doesn't have that many artists, but if you look at QC as a management company, they have everybody. So, we got City Girls.
Yes.
We got Migos. Lil Yachty is managed by QC.
Cardi
is managed by QC.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like you have one on one side. I mean, when they do management, they got a couple of football players that they are managed.
They out here.
So my Coach K, you my boyfriend in my head. I'm trying to telepathically wheel that shit on you.
Wait, is that the one that got the babies on the way?
No, he has a son. He has 3 sons. The youngest one is a baby. He's like 2.
Who is the one that got the baby on the way?
No, that's the one. Oh, that's Big Nose. P. Got the 2 babies with the 2 girls.
Yes, Lyra and the other girl.
Lyra and the
okay.
And the other girl.
Sorry, that's gossip. Don't pay attention.
Yeah, don't pay attention to that. But everybody since Coach K been in the business for years. Like, he has done a lot with music in Atlanta, and so it was funny because my sister said she would go out to places with her boyfriend, and he would be like, "Oh shit, Coach K is here." She would be like, "Who the hell is that?" Like, because it was like you knew his name, but nobody knew who he was. Like, if you weren't really deep in the scene, you didn't know who he was. But I always say who he is, Rich Kelly. Anyway.
Maybe I should have did.
That's a joke in itself.
I'm so done.
I had to say it. It's just, it rolls off the tongue.
I had Good Music versus MMG, but I think I'm going to do Good Music versus OVO because we have...
Oh, the drama.
The drama. Yeah.
But who's on good music now that want to be on good music? Because
Everybody. Let me find out. Kanye hold y'all for hostage.
because
Big Sean's still on there.
wait a minute, is he though?
Yes, he is. He's still on there. That don't mean he didn't came out with nothing. I'm just saying.
Right,
he's
but I'm
there.
saying, but I feel like Big Sean can do some shit on his own without them.
He hasn't though, but he could.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. The reason why I say that is because Tiana, if she wanted to be off of there, I know she did.
Yeah.
And
she should be.
And so, okay, we got Pusha T. He the VP.
Yes.
So
and an artist.
Yeah, we got Kanye. We got Big Sean.
Yes.
We got Tiana.
Yeah. Common is still on there.
Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he ain't went nowhere. I mean, he made no music, but he ain't went nowhere.
Because he probably wait that shit out. Like I
Let
said,
me find out he was out here like
Kanye is holding niggas hostage, just like he holding his medicine hostage. He won't take that shit. Can you take that shit?
Let me find out he holding everybody hostage.
I mean, but who's on? I mean, well, the Weeknd is not on OVO anymore.
No.
So we got the Party Next Door.
Yeah.
Roy Woods.
Majid
Jordan.
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah.
Who else?
Why am I going, like my mind went left? I can't even remember. I know there's way more people on OVO than that.
I mean,
and I'm thinking about it. I know they got a female artist too.
Okay,
Artist. Not in the middle of the podcast.
Come on. I just said Party Next Door.
Yeah. Division. Oh, there you go, right there. Division. And they
well,
still
then, good music can go to bed.
Look, good night.
Good night. You said Division and the world has ended.
Yes.
It's over.
Hey, Division. How y'all doing?
Hey, boo.
You, the band, the whole crew.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey.
We loving the crew. We loving the crew.
Definitely.
So yeah, like I do feel like Kanye is holding niggas hostage. I'm not. I'm not even gonna start not trying to be funny. I feel like this niggas holding folks hostage. Like
won't even give up their contracts. He's not.
He like. I mean, because like for when all the drama was like, why did Tiana delete her page? And it was because she had this video that she wanted to drop, and of course,
WTP.
They didn't do it on time, and so she's
again
disgusted
as per usual.
Yes, disgusted with her label.
Yes, and if you haven't seen, I know this is sidebar, but if you haven't seen WTP, it's an amazing video. It is an amazing video.
It's everything.
I was looking for my people from Pose to be in there. I was like, why are they not in there?
I was like, but she had a list of. I mean, like there's this show that came on. Was it on Fuse or Viceland?
Viceland.
The what was it called? About House. You know what I'm talking about?
House or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, Tati was in the video.
I saw
Tati 007. Yeah. So I was like.
Yes.
She got one of the people up in here, but you know everybody else is legendary ballroom.
Yes, the house of this, the house of that,
and
the house of Petunia.
Yes, the house of Petunia. I would like to be a part of the house of Petunia.
Yeah, so how do we sign up to be a part of that?
I don't know because you know the trans guy that I'm in love with. He's in the house of Balenciaga.
I love the house of Balenciaga. New Glare. All of that.
Yeah, the Muglaires and you know the La Beiges, because that's old school. Paris is Burning right there. That takes you all the way back.
Baby.
Saint Laurent.
Right.
So, you know.
I think we got off track.
We did, but because we was talking about Kanye, you know.
See, it's
Kanye because every time we talk about Kanye, we go to the left.
Like
we need meds.
Yeah, we probably do.
Yeah, like him. Like he need to take his.
Bet I would take mine. Sure.
I mean, I would take mine too if it kept me sane, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, so what's the next? Who was the next battle?
I had old school. I had Bad Boy versus Death Row.
Now, here's the thing.
Yes.
I'm going to always go with Bad Boy. And I'm always go with Bad Boy because I was never really a
West Coast
person. Here's the thing is I'm going to say something that people are probably super offended by. I was never a huge Tupac fan. And I say that because I was a old Tupac fan and not a new Tupac fan. So when I say old Tupac, I'm talking
such
about
an old Tupac fan.
Yeah, like when Tupac first came out, everything he did I loved. And then
when he was with Digital Underground.
His first 2 records that he did, what is it?
All Eyes on Me.
No, that wasn't.
That's the second one. That's the second double CD.
No. When he had to. Now I gotta look it up because he had done 2 records before he got to Death Row, because he did Death Row was he was on Death Row when he did All Eyes on Me.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but no, that's not.
So you talking about when he was with Digital Underground?
Yeah, well, he wasn't really with them. That's what
I'm not talking about in the group. I'm saying he was rolling with them.
Yeah, but it was like it was really like he was
like
rolling.
The Tupacalypse Now.
By his, yes, those records.
Yes, he was still rolling with them.
Were my records.
He was rolling with them up until Suge put a stop to that.
Well, after he bailed him out of jail.
Well,
you know.
That's why you gotta be careful when you let bail out of jail.
Yeah, because then you wind up owing him shit.
Forever.
But forever.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's why I would only say the one record that I really enjoyed by Tupac when he was on Death Row was Machiavelli.
Oh, that's like my least favorite one.
That is like my all-time favorite.
That's my least favorite one. It's funny, I was listening to Tupac yesterday, quite by accident, and I was like, damn, that double CD wasn't that bad. Like, I wasn't a fan initially, but it wasn't that bad once I started going through the albums. Tupacalypse Now,
Strictly for My Niggas. Was
okay.
What it was, yeah.
Okay.
Those
so
were
old Tupac.
Old Tupac.
Yeah.
So then when he, I don't look, when he became the other guy.
Machiavelli.
I wasn't really feeling him. So that's why I will always say, I'll always be a bad boy. I always go bad boy. Mm-hmm. But then
but
Diddy
was
sending niggas to the island after one album or one hit track. He was sending niggas to the island. And I don't know.
I agree.
I'm still trying to find out what happened to Gina Thompson. Like,
I love you. No,
that's Cherie.
That's Cherie.
That's the other one he sent
to
to
the
the
island.
island.
Disappeared.
Yeah, who sent to the island.
Everybody disappeared.
She had Danny the Kane in her damn video and she got sent to the island. And them heifers are still around. Now they're a threesome.
No, they came back from the island.
Yes.
Danny Kane was on the island. They came back from the island. And was like, don't forget about us.
When I tell you that when Danny the Kane broke up, I hated Diddy for a good 2 years. Danny the Kane was everything to me. I had watched Making the Band.
Showstopper. Showstopper.
I had that first record. I know that shit by heart. Like, I know the ad-libs, the pauses, all of that.
Boom cat.
Yes, all the boom cats and everything.
Come on, Lori. Come on.
And and he ruined that for me. Him and Dawn. Y'all ruined that for me. And so, then you get Diddy Dirty Money, and here she go. Heifer? Danny Kane, what happened?
We just gonna let Tam vent. Let that
sorry.
out. Let that out your soul. Let that out.
I had to, I've been mad at Diddy for a long time because of Danny Kane. I was super hurt behind that. Like, I was a huge fan. You can ask Nisha. Nisha don't laugh. It's not funny.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
But,
But you said, therefore, you only mentioned
Tupac.
Yes, well, he was not the only artist.
No, he wasn't the only artist on Death Row. Like, but
Tupac can't save Death Row with just that one artist.
No, but you have to think. I wasn't a West Coast person. Of course, I love Dre and the Chronics, all the ones, all the weed CDs. Of course, I love Snoop.
Of course,
like those two specifically.
Nate Dogg.
Yeah. But then
what?
What happened? Where we go from there?
Who else was on there? Corrupt, absolutely. Well, the Dog Pound, basically. Who else was on there? What is that singing ass dude?
Danny Boy, the one that fainted when Suge went to jail.
Yes.
I still confused on that whole thing. I think answers Danny Boy.
Well, for me, Bad Boy won because of 112.
Oh,
that's why they won. It had nothing to do with nobody else. 112.
Between 112 and Carl Thomas, I was good.
Summer rain. Did he go to the island too?
He came back though.
He came back to the island.
Carl, you done came back from the island. Thank you, boo.
He floated back.
Man, listen. When all I have to say is that my favorite Carl Thomas singing, y'all gonna laugh. was when they had the remix to "I've Been Around the World." I've been around,
Been
I've
around,
been around,
been around the
I've
world,
been around.
been around.
That right there. I was like, get him, Carl, get him. Man, listen. Carl Thomas can ad-lib his ass off.
Why y'all let me do this? I'm not singing on no more podcasts. I'm done.
Yo,
I'm done.
That right there, Carl Thomas could do no wrong for me when he did it. I was like, yes, Carl.
I'm done. I'm not even talking about no more groups. I'm done. I'm done.
I mean, when we decided to talk about labels, I have a favorite label, and it was just because I grew up with them. It was Uptown.
Yes.
Because it had
Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige was on Uptown.
Heavy D and the Boys.
Heavy D and the Boys. Jodeci was on Uptown. Finesse and Sinquist. Some of y'all might not know. Do your research because they was a female rap group and they was the shit back in the day. Oh my god! Finesse and Sinquist was everything for me. I'm trying to remember. At some point, was Sweet Tea on Uptown?
MCA.
But you know, Uptown was on MCA. It was a part of MCA.
But I think when she was on, I think it was
separate.
I think I feel like it was.
Because I feel like, I don't know why I feel like she was, because I'm just thinking about the Uptowns kicking it. So you had Daryl Chill Mitchell, Chill, and oh god, what was that name?
Before the accident, yes.
Yes. What was the name of that group though? Groove and Chill. Groove Be Chill was the name of the group.
Yeah.
So these were like hip hop groups that I grew up with, like listening to when hip hop was, just blossoming. Yes. So Uptown will always thank you, Andre Harrell.
Hi.
For doing that, because that was, a lot of people don't know the story, but it's very significant. The people he had on his label, and if it wouldn't have been for Andre Harrell, we wouldn't have no Bad Boy, because he fired Diddy. And Diddy was his intern, and he had to fire the nigga. Said he came to work with his shirt off,
looking crazy.
Wait a minute, you came to the meeting with your shirt off and kicked your feet up on the table, and you was the intern. I was just, what? He really thought he was Jodeci.
I think I'm really gonna go to my job and do that and see if I get fired, and maybe I'll end up running $1 billion company. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, try that.
I'll let y'all know how that go next week.
Yes,
Monday. I'm coming in the office like that.
To work naked. Okay. Anyway, so
topless. That's it.
Naked.
Topless.
Nikit. Naked.
No, Nekkid. Naked. Extra. Naked.
Oh, Shaba.
Mr. Love. See, wait. I gotta stay focused. Okay. So, what other?
Uptown.
Okay.
Is it? And it was a label we talked about when we did our favorites.
Yes.
I talked about Naked Music.
Yes.
And Naked Music is, you talked about Blue Six last week.
I sure did.
So they're on that Naked Music, but that's a whole house dance vibe that most people
type thing.
aren't into, but it's, it's good shit. So those are kind of like two, of my favorite labels. I mean, one exists. I don't know if Naked Music even still exists. Because like some of those dance labels, they come and they go real quick.
I was trying to think when I looked at Blue Six. I don't think it does exist.
Yeah, I don't think it exists anymore either. It was based out of San Francisco, and they had a hot few years. They had a good run for about 5 years, and then they kind of, everything became the DJ. Yeah. Everything became David Guetta, Diplo, bass, DJ bass,
Skrillex,
Cascade,
all that,
and all that stuff. Yeah. So everything went different.
And shout out to Loud Records, Wu-Tang Fella. That's all I got. And Wu-Tang got a documentary coming out. Oh, it's coming on Showtime. I can't wait.
She can't wait.
I'm sorry, that's sad news. I'm done. You have anything else, Steve?
No, I think we're done.
Yay! All right, let's get to this unpopular opinion, this heavy unpopular opinion.
I'm going to let you go in. Woo and Sa.
So, yesterday, right? It was reported that Jussie Smollet of Empire fame, he's also a singer, songwriter, does a little bit of everything, actor, was attacked, a hate crime. Yes. Because I'm going to call it like I see it. Yes. In Chicago, unfortunately my hometown, where two white men asked him if he was the faggot nigga off of Empire.
Jesus Christ.
And then proceeded to beat him. He has a fractured rib. They threw bleach on him. And to add insult to injury, also tried to put a noose around his neck. Or they did succeed in putting a noose around his neck. So my unpopular opinion today is you cannot separate what a person is. You can't say, oh, it's because he was black. You can't say, oh, it's because he's gay. He is black and gay. That is inclusive, not exclusive. They are together. That is what he was attacked for. And these little think pieces that are coming out talking about, oh, he was because he was black, da 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 da, because he was gay, da 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 da. No. That's like trying to say, I'm not a black woman. I am black. I am a woman.
Right.
They are together. I can't walk out the door and just be not a woman, just like his sexual preference is his sexual preference. He walked out the door. He always going to be black. That's forever.
Yes.
You know? And his sexual preference is what he likes. You have to, guys, y'all got to stop doing that shit. Like, seriously, you cannot put a person in a box and just say, oh, because of this. Right. We all have different things, different traits, different preferences in our lives that build us and make us to who we are. And when something happens, all these people saying, oh, well, what about this? What about this? Fuck that. A hate crime is a hate crime. He was targeted. The people were sending hate mail beforehand. And what was they talking about? Him being black and gay, not black or gay. It's both. So let's stop separating that. It irritates the shit out of me because it's something that is very, very, very all together. Like, you can't keep that separate.
And you shouldn't want to separate them. Like,
but that's how society is.
Right, that is how society is. But you know, if we are humane thinking people, you wouldn't want to separate those things from one another.
Yeah.
So y'all get your heads right.
Yeah.
Like we don't have time to be separating anything when people are attacking us on the street. Just randomly. I mean, his wasn't so random.
Off the strength of just
the fact that who you are, that people are attacking folks. Mm-hmm. So we got other things to be worried about that we should be gelling together to get prepared for. And we are so divided we can't even prepare. So we need to pull our shit together. Please, soon. Ooh, because I can't take no more.
And we got to go through a new election coming up.
Jesus H. Christ.
Oh,
I don't even want to talk about that.
Well, we're not a political podcast.
No, but no, I'm just talking about, like, if we want to talk unpopular opinions.
Mm-hmm. Actually, let's segue into a little bit of that. Go ahead.
I want to say that I don't know anything about, is her name, I don't want to say her name wrong. Kamala Harris?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know anything about her.
Mm-hmm.
I want to learn about her.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do that before you attack me if I tweet or say anything positive about her.
Well, how about this? Because I swear I just had this conversation yesterday or day before yesterday. It is okay to celebrate, be excited, or whatever about a black woman running for president. That don't necessarily mean you're going to vote for her.
Right.
But you can absolutely be ecstatic about someone that steps up in advance and says, this is something that I want to do. I don't have to agree with your policies.
Right.
I don't have to like your past. But you're a black woman, I'm a black woman, I'm excited for you. That don't mean you getting my vote. Right. It just means I can celebrate you without being dogmatic about it. I can celebrate you and not be like, what? Blah, 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 blah. You did this, da, 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 da. I can still celebrate you. That's like women that don't know how to give compliments to other women.
And that's the thing is that I don't know anything about her political background. Mm-hmm. I have friends who live in the area where she was Attorney General in Oakland or something like that, or something like that. Wherever she,
I'm not educated in this.
That's what I was about to say. Wherever she, you know, is from and was located when she did the job, because all I ever see on the every time she would say anything publicly, I would see tweets. She the feds, she the cops, and I was like, okay. what does that mean?
Exactly.
Like, but it never came with an explanation. It was just, it was just a statement.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and then if I asked to explain, then it was like people would go off, and I was like, okay, hold on, stop. I just asked a goddamn question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, you know, and because of that, there were people that I actually was interested in following on social media that I had to wind up unfollowing them because of the negativity that they were giving off about this one particular candidate. So don't vote for her. So who are you planning on voting for? You don't have no suggestions. You don't have no information for me.
Hell, she the only one that really done came out and said she running. So don't tell a person what to do.
Right. I was kind of like, this is not like, once I get learned on her, again,
with a T
learned on her,
right.
I will decide whether she gets a yay or a nay.
Right.
But that's up to me. Like, you know, when I voted for Hillary, like, okay, she just said shit about the super predators. I got that. But it was really a lesser of two evils.
Yes.
And because some of y'all was so upset about the lesser of two evils, y'all didn't vote at all. And look at this orange bastard.
And look at the evil we got.
What the fuck we dealing with.
Yay for the evil.
So I just, come on, let people learn about the goddamn candidates before you shoot everybody down. Because here's the thing, is the perfect person is not going to fucking run for president.
Not in this climate.
Not in this lifetime.
No.
It's not going to happen.
Right.
So we got to find, look, it's going to have to be the 70-30 rule. Like, goddamn.
Right. I agree with 70% of what you got going on. Yes.
Okay, 70% I can get with. This other 30, I'm going to ride your neck about that shit because I don't like it.
Absolutely.
And the thing is that that's the whole point of politicians, is that I don't have to, like, for example, we got this fuckface as the governor of Georgia. Here's the thing, is that they did like not a state of the union, but the state of Georgia.
I don't know.
And they did a big forum or whatever. So one of the first things that he did, because I don't like this man, because he's a cheater. Like, he swindled people out of the election.
Hey, Stacey Abrams.
We already know that. But the first thing that he did, his first point of contention, was to give all the school teachers in the state of Georgia a raise. I was not mad at him for that.
You can't be.
I can't be mad at him for that, because those poor people don't get paid nothing. And then they have to pay for a lot of shit themselves, and they got to deal with your raggedy children. So,
and they be raggedy.
And so the thing was that, no, I do not like Brian Kemp. Yes, I do appreciate what he did.
Absolutely.
And you can be that way. That's fine to be that way.
It's fine to be both.
Yes, you can be both, and that's fine. I know I don't like that man, but I do appreciate that he gave the teachers raises.
Absolutely.
So I'm not mad at him on that front. But like, y'all got to let these people present themselves. Shit, they got to get through a primary before they even get the nomination, and y'all shooting this heifer down. And it's such a long process.
Let her get to a debate.
Right,
like, let's see for real what she's working with.
It is such a long fucking process to get to that, and y'all are the niggas that as soon as somebody open the door, you got a sniper on the roof just shooting niggas. Who gonna be left? If you shoot every goddamn body, who left?
You gonna end up with an orange bastard again? Cause I ain't got no president. I'm
Nigga,
just out here. I'm a sovereign nation all by myself.
Let me tell you something.
Sovereign.
They paying
nation.
folks $11,000. Excuse me, $100,000 to move to Italy. I'm out.
I wish they'd give me that for Cuba. I'd really be gone. I could be with my cousins. Hey cousins, how y'all doing? Girl, I could just get my whole life together.
Child, if somebody paid me to move to an island, I'm on it. I'm on way. I'm coming.
Just don't go to the Firefest Island. All right, anyway.
That shit didn't exist. Thank you, Ja Rule. Dumbass. That's a whole nother. We're going to talk about that next week.
We talked about it.
No, I want to talk specifically about Ja Rule being a dumbass.
That could be the whole podcast. No, we're not talking about him on the 20th episode. Nope. You can get 21, you can get 22.
God.
But you is a whole dumbass.
Yeah.
You want to do stand for, or you want to do sexual behavior in the ghetto?
I'll do that stand for first. I
don't have nobody this week. I'm on vacation this week.
So I have a stand, and she's been around for a minute, but I heard a new song by her today called Thursday, and it was a duet with her and her. Her and her. The young lady I'm talking about, her name is Jess Glynne. She's a Caucasoid lady.
Lord Jesus.
From England.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually has been the voice of a lot of dance songs that you probably didn't know was her voice. And so because I would hear all these songs and I kept hearing the same voice and I was like, really, who is this girl? So then I had to look her up.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I'm gonna try to see if I can play a few minutes of a tune.
Not minutes, ma'am.
No, a few seconds.
They'll shut the whole podcast down. Thanks to Tam.
Excuse me, moments.
Oh,
a
Lord.
few moments of a tune.
We ain't got no podcast. Thanks, Tam.
Shut up. Shut up. Shutting up.
YouTube to shut everything down. Like, no, copyright. Can't do it. Huh? Well, while she's looking for that.
No, hold on. That's not. Why is that? Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I don't want to get to her singing.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea. But as long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be.
Okay. The song is called Rather Be. So a lot of the songs that she sings are of that tempo. So it's like a kind of dance up tempo stuff. Look out for Rather Be, which is really a tune by Clean Bandit, but she's the vocalist, so they do the music and she sings the songs. It's just her voice on the song. She did another song with them called My Love. There's a new song that's out called Dark Clouds by Rudimental, and she's the voice on that one. But the single that's out called Thursday is actually her single. It's actually Jess Glynne's single.
With her. H.E.R.
Singing on the tune with her. Yeah. But Jess Glynne, she's been around for a while. She's got a really good voice. I'm really heavy into dance music. I mean, we don't talk about it on here because I just feel like that's not our audience, and that's fine. But
episode 22, maybe.
Maybe. And so, but a lot of her, you will hear her voice on a lot of those. You know, you go to the club and they playing the house music and they drop the beat and it's just a vocalist singing. That'll be Jess Glynne a lot of times when you hear certain songs. She's been doing it for quite some time, and she's pretty young. I mean, from what I said, she just turned 29, so she's
a baby.
You know, yes, she's a baby, but she's been singing in the industry for. I mean, at least I've heard of her. It's been at least 5 or 6 years since I first heard her. So she's been doing it for a while. I'm assuming that because she has this new single out, that there's a new project that's on the way. So I'm super excited for that because I like Jess Glynne, and it's JessGlynne, Jess Glynne, and she is who I stand for this week.
Woohoo! All right.
And so we're gonna switch it on over for sexual behaviors in the ghetto. I guess this is when we resuscitate.
Oh yeah, we are resuscitating this.
We are resuscitating.
Resurrecting. Resuscitation.
Yes, bringing it all the way back.
Yes.
Because this came out a minute ago. This week's sexual behavior in the ghetto belongs to the wonderful Van Hunt.
Hey, Van Hunt.
And it's called
Look.
Seconds of Pleasure.
I can't give my there you go.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Hold on, let me make sure I got all of the lyrics. Okay.
I knew that was gonna happen. I was trying to move my arm out the way.
Yes, and you made me blind, deaf, blind, and dumb.
Never dumb. All right, we ready.
Okay, we ready.
Technical difficulties.
Seconds of Pleasure. Oh, girl, it's what you say between a phrase. It's written in your face. It's rain against a window pane. The sound it makes, it's dreaming the day away. It's the shine of a precious pearl, light of the world. It's the smile of our baby girl.
Aw.
It's finding a moment for a thought so pure. It's a walk along the shore. I hold on to the feeling. I don't know when I will feel it again. I've become amused by the little things. Seconds of pleasure.
Down. That's all.
Seconds of pleasure. Life's little treasures. Oh, girl, it's small talk. A touch so soft. It's watching you walk.
Ooh.
It's the taste of sour pop. A lemon drop. It's that last one in the box. It's a kiss in the morning sun. A few minutes of fun before you have to run. It's all the little things that you've done to ease my burden and my confusion. Seconds of pleasure. Life's little treasure.
Yes.
Thank you, Van Hunt, for those endearing, beautiful,
Such
memorious lyrics.
You remember the movie it was in when Sanaa Lathan was dating a white man?
What was the name of that
I don't
movie?
know. But I remember hearing that song and I was just like, oh, that's what we doing. And she finally gave him some. That's what was playing when she was.
I remember that movie.
And
I can't think of the name of it.
I am trying to look it up. I said I can't do it right now.
Yes, but you know, sexual behavior in the ghetto, that right there. I think that the lyrics are beautiful, but it's the music that makes
make you
it
want to
super
take your
sexy.
clothes off. Like, yeah,
It's like an
come
old
on.
blues tune to and his voice is just really soothing. I love Van Hunt. He's everywhere.
Where did he go?
He's still around, girl, making music all the time. He actually will be here in a few weeks in concert. I follow him on Instagram, and he will be at Vinyl.
This is why I can't follow people on Instagram. I'm gonna start following him on the music page. I gotta follow people on the music page.
Yeah,
That's what I gotta do.
He's coming to town soon.
Yes,
But
yes.
I mean, that song, y'all got to listen to it. If you don't know nothing about seconds of pleasure,
You gonna learn
you
today.
late, and you need to get on.
You learn today.
You need to get on it.
Today.
Yes.
You want to do new music? Well, we both have new music.
Yeah, you go first.
Oh, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
All right.
Thank you, Jesus.
Shut up. All right. So, first and foremost, Summer Walker came out
Jesus.
with
The whole
7
album?
seconds of music.
Oh, shit.
Came out with 7 seconds of music. Hey, I said, damn it, Summer. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your shit. I'm sick of it. 4 songs.
Oh, bitch, no.
4 songs. It's an EP. 4 songs. Total 12 minutes. Bitch.
Ain't we heard about 3-4 of the songs?
No,
already?
these all new.
Okay, so they all new. Okay.
So shout out to my baby sister who sent me the link on YouTube. Even though I saw it pop up, I just wasn't paying attention. She was like, "You got to listen to it." I was like, "Okay." So my favorite one's just 4 songs: Grave, Riot. If you ask me the other 2, I can't remember. Riot is my favorite song. It's a slow song.
Okay.
It's really nice. It's like 1 minute and 44 seconds.
Oh, bitch.
She's just Summer Walker. Why are you
She
doing
is
this
fucking
to
with
me?
y'all.
Why?
And not in a good way. Like, she is really messing with y'all heads.
But you have to hear Grave because there's something about if one more nigga, that's all you need to hear. So yeah, you got it. In fact, you ain't got it up. I probably got it.
No,
up.
I ain't got it up.
Look, hold on. Let me bust it out for you. I will not be playing the whole song because I do not want to get in trouble because I am a Summer Walker fan. Look. It's already
Lord, it's already up.
Look. I wanted to say it. There you go. One more nigga come around these parts talking that shit. Look,
Put
I had
it on
to,
my grave, nigga.
come on.
All
Come
right.
on, Summer. I need more songs. I need longer songs. I need more songs. You are my scissor. I need you to quit playing with my emotions.
She is
Please
playing
and
with your
thank you.
emotions.
All right, so I'm gonna start this off, but I already know that Tam is the person to talk about this. J. Cole, Jermaine, Middle Child.
Yes,
It's out.
It was Jermaine's birthday this week.
Yes, it was his birthday. He put a single out. He coming for you bullshit ass rappers. Come for them. Come
But you know, I don't think that people understood
what it meant.
And that kind of made me mad because that made me sad. Like, because I feel like y'all should know what he meant. I mean, if you were listening, he was very blatant about what he was saying about he was talking about himself being the middle child in the aspect of where he is as a rapper, where he can relate. Everybody considers him like an older rapper, but he's not as old as like a Jay-Z, but Jay-Z's like his mentor, but he still can make music with a Lil Uzi
and a Kodak Black and all the people he was talking about. Right.
So he kind of is. What he's basically saying is that he's kind of in the middle.
Yes, he is.
And that's really like
we like him there.
Premise of the whole song. I mean,
we're fine with that.
Yeah, and I dig it. I dig it. You know, it's Jermaine.
Yes.
Come on. I'ma dig it anyway.
Yeah.
If y'all was out there, be like, that shit is garbage. Fuck you. It's Jermaine. It's good.
Jermaine is never garbage. What else? Rick Ross had a birthday this week. That's not important. I just wanted to say that because Tam is sitting next to me and I know she likes Rick Ross. I just wanted to remind her.
To put out a new record.
Episode. It's coming.
Well, all these extra babies he had.
It's coming. Oh, you know who else is putting out an album? And I'm not sure why. I mean, I don't dislike it, but it makes no sense. Wale said he's finishing up his album. So I'm just like, but Rick Ross, the first quarter, I'm supposed to get a Rick Ross album in the first quarter.
No, my favorite Wale song is Clappers to the Front.
Oh, I do like that song.
Clappers. That's it.
All right. Jeremiah had a song called Ecstasy. It was all
right.
By
itself?
No, it was featuring Dreezy, who is dating Jacquees.
Oh, that hurt my soul.
That's gossip. Don't look.
He kissed her on video. It was disgusting.
Jesus. Wow, Lord. Okay, I'm done.
Well, Dreezy put out a whole album.
I know.
Did you listen to it?
Nope, not yet. I saw her kiss Jacquees and I was not happy, so I didn't listen to it.
I tried.
I'm going to.
Look, I tried.
I'm gonna. You tried?
I tried.
What happened?
I got about 3 tracks in and I turned it off.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
I mean, you might like it. I wasn't really feeling it.
Yeah. We have similar taste, so.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
All right. Bam.
I actually did listen to the new Dawn Richard project. She put out a whole ass album. I don't know if a lot of people remember, because I did watch Making the Band, that Dawn is originally from New Orleans. So she had a couple of interludes that were talking about the Black Indians in New Orleans and, people talking about things that were specific to New Orleans. But it kind of all ran together, like as far as with the record or whatever. But I mean, I have never been a huge fan of hers, but it was super good. It would be something that I would play again on repeat. Like I would just let it play. Okay. So I feel like, and it was I feel like hers was like, it said 12 tracks, but a couple of those were interludes.
So it's probably like
so it's
7.
like 32, 35 minutes. Okay. So it wasn't really like super long, but it was.
But she
was
ain't giving you no Summer Walker.
Yeah, but it was at least 10 tracks. I would say 10 whole tracks on there. Okay. So Dawn Richard's new project is really good. Okay. I found this on Tidal. It's not new. Meditation Music by Eric Bellinger. Yeah. First of all, why is he not bigger than what he should be?
Because he chooses to stay. We didn't talk about this yet.
We didn't talk about him.
No, I'm saying certain artists that are in the background, like a Eric Bellinger,
He has done nothing wrong ever. No. Like never,
but
ever,
he
nothing.
To be, he's like an Eric Roberson. He's in the background.
Dude,
these are people you should be. We need to do an appreciation podcast.
Yes, because oh my God, because I love Eric Bellinger. Yeah. Like he can do no wrong in my book, and if y'all say so, then I will fight you all
in the comments. In these streets.
Today I was in my feelings, and I was listening to Justine Skye. What's the song she got? Bill.
Did you say Justine?
That's not her name.
I thought it was wait. It was how you said it. Never mind.
Oh. Justine Skye?
It was how you said it. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
You're right. But it was anyway. Go ahead.
I'm country.
Yeah. Oh, Bill the nigga. That's my shit. Yeah.
I was like, oh God.
Wait, these are not new music.
No, this is not new music. This
Stay
is
focused.
I'm sorry. But look, let me go back.
I was like, wait a minute. We talked about Miss Sky and the Building
I
niggas.
had saw that.
She the reason I can't listen to Shaq West no more.
Oh. Love Theory by Kurt Franklin. Did you listen to that? Okay. So that's the new Kurt Franklin song. You know, it's typical Kurt Franklin. It's a melody from a song that we recognize.
Is he Millie rocking?
And he sang some gospel over it, and the people in the
Lord
choir
Jesus.
went wild.
Okay.
No, that's regular.
That's a formula. That's what this formula is. Yeah.
T-Pain, Get Your Roll On.
Oh, I heard
with
that
Tory
song.
Lanez.
Yes, I heard that song.
I wanted more T-Pain, less Tory Lanez.
I agree. Actually, I don't like how the song started. Once the song, like how it comes in.
Yeah. But once it started going,
then I liked it.
with
Yeah.
it. But I was still wanted more T-Pain, less Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
I listened to like a shit ton of new stuff just because I was the way I have Tidal.
Mm-hmm.
And when
Hey, we don't tell people. They're not endorsing us. They ain't gave us no ads, no nothing.
Okay, well anyway, it's different from the other streaming service that you use. But what they do is when people put out new tracks, they just make it like a whole ass playlist.
That's what mine does.
Yeah, see, I don't pay for mine, so mine doesn't do that.
Oh, okay.
So
it's called New Music Friday, and they just populate it.
no, because I don't pay for mine, so I don't get that. I don't get that pleasure. But I do get it on,
We're not gonna talk about streaming.
on that
Not right now.
On that
Not right now.
But yeah, so I listened to that. Let's see what else was on my list. I avoided Yo Gotti. Oh, this song, My Year by Gashi and G-Eazy.
Oh, I heard that song.
I do like that song.
Yes.
I like that song
I
a lot.
might be a low-key G-Eazy fan. Like low-key, like super low-key, like under the radar.
And my favorite person of all, Dua Lipa.
Oh, yes.
She has a new song on the Alita, the Fighting Angel soundtrack. It's called Swan Song. Of course, I love it because I'm a fan of
I
Dua
haven't listened
Lipa.
to it yet, but it's on my list.
She can do no wrong. Daddy Yankee has a song with Snow.
Yeah. And from...
Yes, he basically took that whole melody and sang in Spanish.
Oh,
And then threw Snow on the end of the song to sing in English.
I can't do
That's-
it.
I
Wait,
just
why
love
is Snow singing in English is the question. What?
Stop, don't do it.
Security. Security, come get things.
And I have been avoiding, I don't know why, but I have been avoiding Megan Thee Stallion, the Big Old Freak song. I'm
still avoiding it.
I heard it tonight.
She didn't hear with me.
I was in my car before I came to take you to the food place, and it's a bop. Look, I'm not even going. It's a bop.
All right.
I'm mad that it's a bop,
All right.
but
Fine. I will listen to it.
it's a bop. Like, I mean,
Okay.
I
Okay.
So, but that's all the good stuff I heard.
Yeah.
Everything else, I really and truly, honestly, skipped over it. Because I was like,
I understand.
this sounds like not good.
It sounds like something we ain't gonna discuss in the podcast.
Yes, not at all. So I was like,
I need you to come back in the shop.
I'm sorry. We can go on from there. But so those were the things that I heard that I enjoyed
Yes.
this week.
All right. Let's see. 55. I'm rounding up minutes in. I can't tell you what we're doing next week because next week is the 20th episode.
Right.
And I feel like we should do something special. I always feel like we should do special stuff for like episode 10, episode 20, that kind of thing. So we're going to do something special.
We're going to surprise y'all.
Yes. So don't be looking to find out what we're going to do. We will let y'all know.
Yes, we will let you know.
But we will be back next week as per usual.
And don't forget, we have to give a RIP James Ingram.
To James Ingram. Thank you for saying that.
Oh my God.
So sad. Super sad. And cancer.
Yes, his voice was everything.
Yes.
As a child growing up.
All the good golden
Just
voice.
once. I have a Just Once song. When that song came out, I think my parents had just divorced.
Aww.
And I would always sing that song with the hopes that my parents would get back together.
Aww.
It always reminds me of my parents splitting up when I was a kid. My
With that
parents split up
voice.
when I was like 5 or 6. So
That was wishful thinking.
yeah, super. Bro,
All
but
the
I would
wishful
always hear that song with the hopes that because I think at that point my mom was still single. She hadn't got remarried yet.
Mhm.
So I was always hear that song with the hopes that her and my dad
Maybe.
would get back together. And
She's better now. Hey, Miss Judy.
I mean, you know, when they're in each other's presence, it's kind of awkward. Like now, it's
Are they awkward like Cynthia and Leon? Like brother and sister?
no, like it's like it's and my father feels this, and I don't think my mother does it on purpose.
This has nothing to do with the podcast.
No, but I have to say this because it's funny because my mom would be like, "Hello, how are you doing?" And my dad would be like, "She taking digs at me." And I was like, "She asked,
So petty.
she asked you."
He's so petty. He is petty.
Yes, he is, and I get it from him.
Oh, Lord.
So,
All right. We'll see y'all next week.
yes, y'all have a good one.